Okay, let's fix a neon blue Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. For this particular fix, I'm using this kit. It comes with upgrade locks and 2 replacement sticks. I use a better screwdriver, and you should too. If you don't, I don't recommend using the kit screwdriver more than once. So getting this case open is a bit of a pain, but I did it. So I got one Joy-Con tweezer, and that's all I'll be using for this particular job. I'm going to use my own tri-wing, and maybe I'll use the Phillips head that comes in this kit. We'll see. First thing we're doing is turn it over. Then we've got 3 tri-wing screws to remove. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So the idea is, first I'll make sure your screwdriver feels good. It's tight fit. Steady pressure, and ease it out. Don't just stick it on there and start turning. You'll strip the screw or the screwdriver. And it may happen before you even feel that it's happening. So the idea is just feel it, feel the tightness, and ease that turn. It should come out nice. If it doesn't, if you feel like it's slipping, if your screwdriver is not grabbing, stop, go to Amazon and get a new one. Okay, now I'm gonna try this one. This one's the Yula Tao. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's what it says. I'm just gonna grab this. Feels good, just gonna ease it out. I have links to all these screwdrivers in the description, as well as this kit. Here's the one that came with it. They're really cheap, but the kits are really cheap, so you get what you pay for. And considering how much you get in the kit, it's a decent deal. Wrong one. This is the kit one. Feels okay. It didn't feel quite as tight as the higher quality one that I ordered separately, but it did the job. So there you have it. Now we have to get this thing apart. We're going to do it gently. This thing comes with a case cracker. I buy them. I buy several at a time on Amazon. I'll link these in the description as well. It's good to have a bunch. They're cheap. Yes, they won't last long. That's okay. That's why you get a bunch. The way this works is if you have trouble separating a case, you slip this in between to pry and pull things open gently because it's plastic, okay? For now, I'm just going to run my finger along to separate the little tiny clips. They're not that big a deal, and you should be able to do it without using that grip. Just kind of pull it apart there. Okay, sorry if I'm a little off camera here. It's hard to see. So there we go. That's how it is. There is the battery right here. Now the battery's got this little kind of a piece of adhesive that keeps it down. So we're just going to go ahead and get that battery off. We're going to do it gently. You might want to use a flathead. You might want to use these tweezers. Just anywhere you can get under and get that battery up. There's no reason to rush. See, I'm taking my sweet time. There it is. There's the battery. Just gonna move it aside. Now this is a newer model of the Joy-Con. You'll notice this piece of plastic here is not in all the different models. So we're gonna have to do a little extra work. And this is gonna be Phillips head screws. So get your Phillips head screwdriver, which you should have, or should have come with your kit. And we're gonna take these screws off. So if you don't think there have been revisions to the Joy-Cons, there most certainly have. There they are right there, you're looking at them. If you checked my previous video on how to repair a Joy-Con, you'll see the older model, and it does not have this protective plastic plate screwed on in this manner. It's different. It's slightly different, but the principle is the same. Just be really careful. These ribbon cables are super fragile. You want to take your time, get them off. A magnetized screwdriver will save you so much work, just so you know. So there you go. Taking this off is going to give me access to the Joy-Con. There is a ribbon cable on the button, so you gotta be really careful. If you can leave the ribbon cable connected to the button, that'll be helpful, but it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna try to do it. You may want to just pop that ribbon cable off, but getting it back on, ooh, that'll be fun. Super gentle with these two screws. Okay, this is the old analog. There you go. Get that off. Oh, don't forget the ribbon cable. My bad. The ribbon cable is locked. A lot of people don't realize this. In the back here. I don't know if you could see on my video. It's super hard. It's dark, but right there. Do you see that little clip right there? This has a little lock. It's right here. You're just gonna see I lifted it up. And we're gonna just wiggle that ribbon cable off. And there you go. The Joy-Con's out. So we're gonna have to repeat that. With the new one. Let's get the new one. The old one's on the floor. It ran away from me. But that's okay, the old one is junk. I'm gonna get that in here. Ooh, that's gonna be fun, isn't it? You wanna make sure this is propped up. So you might wanna take like a USB or a battery or just anything that's got a little thickness to prop it up. And now this little pathetic ribbon cable has to go in. Now the better quality tweezers you use, the better this job will go. But you don't need to push hard. You just need to gently nudge this cable in. It will not go far. It'll only go a little bit. And then you're going to push that little lock down. Okay, I don't know if you could see what I just did there, but I pushed that little lock down. It's a little tiny black clip, and it's right there behind this white piece. It's right there. Just push it down. So let's put this thing back together again. I managed to do it without knocking off that ultra sensitive, ribbon cable. This is why you want to rest this on something, because you're going to notice what's happening to me right now is that the analog sticks out. Okay, the analog sticks out. So it causes the joystick to be pushed out. So if you want the joystick not to be pushed out, you need to give the stick some space by propping up the controller on something. You can do a better job than I just did. I just used a sticky note pad. But once your screws are down, you're all set. So you just have to get this a little space before the screws are down. Screw number 2 coming up. I know my hand is blocking, but you can see where they are. They're the same place you took them off. There and there. Okay, these 2 screws. Not a lot of pressure. It's plastic. It will strip or even crack the mount. So you just want it on. Okay, that's it. Then gently put this back on so you don't lose the spring. Okay, and don't crush the battery wire under there or this little antenna. Okay, you just want to rest it gently. Now we're going to put the spring screws back in place. 3 silver screws. And I am using the kit screwdriver right now because what better than to test the actual kit's tool that I'm using. It's worth noting there's a piece of paper in here. It's right here. And it appears to me to be a water detector. In other words, if you get your Joy-Con wet, that little piece, this little red sticker here, will change color, and Nintendo will know that there was water damage. It could void your warranty. So be careful. Don't get it wet, because it gives them an excuse not to cover your repair if you need to send it to them under warranty. So those two screws are in, and now this guy here gets fed back into place. It's a little slot, it goes in the front. Okay, just like that, and don't forget to slip it into the little channels. Okay, little channels right there, and then put your battery back in place right there. So third screw right there. Gentle, not super tight. Fold it back over. Okay, little gentle even pressure, and put your 4 screws back on. Remember, this is the Y screwdriver right here, not the Phillips. Don't strip these screws, and they're screwing into plastic. So steady pressure. You feel a little snug, right? You feel a little snug, you're done. There goes again. We're gonna just slow squeeze pressure in. Once you feel that resistance, you know it's tight. Don't push hard. One slip is all it can take. And you can strip that screw or strip the threads, and then you're out of luck. Number 4, I'm sorry, I just, it's hard for me to show you, but I mean, I'm just putting in screws. I'm making sure it's solid, it's in tight, it's consistent pressure in both directions, and I just work it in gently. And there you go. There's the replacement Joy-Con. The next thing you're going to want to do after this is to hook it up to your Switch and calibrate it. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Here we go. Let's put his the new blue repaired Joy-Con on. And let's put a left Joy-Con as well, because probably a good idea. So here we go. We're going to go settings. We're going to go controller and sensors. First things first, update controllers. Let's make sure that whoever had this controller has been keeping it updated, and you can see they haven't. So that controller is updating right now, and after that we'll do the calibration. So if you haven't updated your controller, go ahead and do that now. All done. Beautiful. The download happened, now it's updating. It's actually showing my left controller, go figure. Update complete. Now we're going to calibrate. This is the important part. Calibrate motion control sticks. Press down on the stick you want to calibrate, so click that one. Plus is shown instead of a circle when the stick is not being touched. Turn the stick and check that the circle color changes. Okay. So this does appear to even need to be calibrated, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay. So X to calibrate. I would always do this. Move the stick toward the triangle and release. I'm not good at this. Turn in a circle. Calibration complete. So now you should be able to snap it. Yeah, way better now. There you go. Always snaps back to middle. We're done. We've calibrated the controller. And it's good to go. And that's how you repair a Nintendo Switch analog controller. Thanks for watching. Please use the link in the description to buy any of the parts needed to do these repairs. And please use my affiliate links, such as Amazon, before you shop on Amazon. It doesn't matter where that affiliate link takes you, as long as you click it before buying something, it works for me. Thank you so much. Bye.